The Beartooth Highway is one of the most scenic highways in the nation, attracting road trippers from all over. And for the most part, motorcycles, campers, trucks, and cars rule the road. But thanks to a new tour company out of Red Lodge, some different kind of bikers are joining the club.
There's not really many other places where you can do 14 miles of no pedaling bike riding.
It's just supposed to be a leisurely, tourist, just fun way to see the pass.
Downhill biking is 90% of everybody's kind of biking.
And he's got a point. I don't know very many people who prefer uphill biking over downhill. Well, except for maybe this guy. So how exactly do we get to the top with all these bikes?
We started on a bus and went up the Beartooth Highway, which is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. And that's probably the scary part going up, because you're on a big bus and it's narrow road.
We start at about 10,500 feet and we ride down to about 6,000 feet, so it's almost a 4,000 foot descent that we end up doing by the time we're done, over 14 miles.
Coming down on the bike, it's been just a rush. It's been totally fun.
Despite the 4,000 foot descent, it is surprisingly easy to keep a leisurely pace if you keep your hands and feet on the brakes at all times. Otherwise, things could go south. And Bailey admits people are usually intimidated by the tour at first.
At first, people are they're not quite sure what we're doing, They're like, man, I can't ride up that hill, It's all downhill, We provide the bikes and the helmets, and so once they realize that really they just got to show up, they're like, oh, that sounds all right.
Even if you're a little nervous about it first, I was myself. Once you start going, it seems like peace just kind of overtakes your body and your mind, and you just enjoy it.
By the time we get to the bottom, they're just like, oh, let's do it again.
Now let's be honest, riding a bike can be a lot of fun, but when there are motorists around and you're riding along a cliff, it can be risky. But the tour has that covered too.
When I'm driving the bus, I try to pull out onto the highway before all of the bikes do. Anything that can be a buffer in between the traffic coming from behind and the bicyclist.
She's got her back there.
Knowing that we're safe from traffic whizzing by, it's easy to enjoy the beautiful, majestic view in a way that allows us to actually be a part of the scenery.
You see things that you kind of miss in a vehicle, either because of physical barriers or you're talking or paying attention or whatever, and this allows you to be more free, so to speak.
It's just a really cool, unique way to see this Beartooth Highway that we got out here.
Whether you opt for the tour or take on the mountain yourself, this is one adventure where you should take the high road. In Red Lodge, I'm Angela Douglas for Montana's news station.